The time is 12:04. Sorry, let me say it again. This is a really loud muffler no matter what you do. I'm honestly just going to wait for the muffler to just please drive away. It's out there just revving. I mean, it could be a little bit. Start again. It's 12:05 p.m. December 11th, 2024. There's a point where you can blast this really loud and shout like this and report. But this is it. I'm done. I have no more patience with the schizophrenics in this city. They're schizophrenic, man. Okay. The mufflers and sirens are so heinous. I don't know what to think anymore. Okay, I was just poisoned in the last 5 minutes, 6, 7 minutes. All right, I was sitting in my chair doing nothing to no one. And next thing I know, all the symptoms. I'm really, really sick. I'm racing sick, want to barf, have to go, diarrhea, just poison is filling my room. We know. I go into the bathroom and there's a dead body stench in my bathroom. That same dead body stench was in my bathroom about half an hour ago. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't say anything. There's so much that happens here I can never talk about. I didn't know if I was going to discuss publicly on the internet the dead body that's somewhere stuffed around my bathroom. And it drifts. Oh God, it's really nasty. Maybe more than one is in there. I don't know. It's pretty violent here. So I'm glad I don't know how many bodies are stuffing exactly where and when, how many. You know what I mean? I know where, because you smell them. They're using the bathroom area on the second floor today to stuff corpses. It's really, really, really nasty. The bathroom sink, the whole bathroom toilet area, the whole bathtub area is different stenches of a decomposing body. It's going on in the bathroom. And then I'm running out there being poisoned. Just sitting in here being fucking poisoned. I didn't do anything and they're just poisoning me. Pumping their gas. Their sirens are screaming today. Their mufflers, no matter what kind of weather, they're mufflers. And I can't talk about anything that's going on up and down the street, north, south, east, and west. I can't tell you the weather. I can't say anything. But none of it stops. It's all going. Just goes and goes every fucking day. They're schizophrenic here. They're absolutely fucking mentally ill here. I know that I'll be going to court as far as I know, right? Unless something else, I find out something else, okay? But as far as I know, on today's calendar date, I'm going to court with these fucking mentally ill people in this town. It's stunning. Like, who's seriously going to sit there and say they own this house and that I'm making all this up? And, you know, when I walk in there, it's going to be the cops that I'm a direct witness to their homicides and their terrorism. They're all going to be sitting in their civil courthouse with all their nasty white and primarily African-American here in this city, domestic terrorists, and then there'll be a gang, like a huge demographic of Arabic, like olive-skinned Arabic people. Then there'll be the Afro-Arab packed in there. The Afro-Arab isn't as strong. They're in the hospitals. They're in everything here, every agency, bureaucracy, but they're not a major component in the demographic. The demographic is African American, which they radicalized everybody. These African Americans are all over in this place, chopping up bodies, running around with poisonous gases. Okay, the African Americans in the United States went astray, but there's a huge group of African Americans in the good U.S. military who I know hear this. They hear my videos, so I don't know what to say sometimes because I think, God, if they listen to this, they think I'm a jerk racist. But then I remember, wait, Heidi, Those are the guys flying over the house. A lot of them are brothers. Like, literally, they're African Americans. They know what's going on with the black people here. Sweetie, would you stop it? So don't be so worried about what you're saying. They're saving your life. Just when you get out, make them crepes. I really want to make everybody crepes. French crepes. That's all they really want. These are hardcore soldiers. These U.S. good guys are no joke. No, sir. So, okay, but that's what I'm going to walk into in the civilian world at their civilian civil courthouse. Is a whole bunch of African Americans thinking they're Saudi Arabians, thinking they're gang members and they're taking over. Just like in this house packed full with drugs and dirty cops, having the time of their fucking lives running around in the courthouse. I'm going to see a whole bunch of Afro-Arabs trying to be all quiet and covert, thinking they're Saudi Arabian agents. The Afro-Arab are generally a little bit more quieter than the American. The Americans, writ large, it doesn't matter what race, they're just loud mouths. Then there's going to be your white. Of course, it's a courthouse in any city. You're going to have a predominantly large white court workers. And then you're packed in there with cops. So the day I walk in there, every fucking one of those people in that courthouse is going to be breathing heavy through their nose, staring me down, giving me the DC challenge. It's like the DC challenge is to stare someone down and never blink and act like a fucking buffoon. It's really going to be horrible. And they're going to be telling me, oh, no, you weren't just poisoned. No, you're harassing us. They're going to be telling me the U.S. Good Guard Navy SEALs don't exist. Only that Pentagon, lily white, Pentagon, red-haired, blue-eyed creeps with, oh, don't forget, they're gay service members. That's the only Pentagon you're going to hear about is cross-dresser transvestites, your gay service members, and a whole bunch of red-haired, blue-eyed fucking Navy guys. I'm sorry, that's not what our military used to be like. And if you're gay, please honestly keep it to yourself. It's actually polite if you're in the military or in law enforcement. It's polite not to tell everybody about your fucking sex life. I don't even want to hear it from a straight person. What gives you the right to tell everybody about your sex life because you're not straight? Do you realize the action you're taking? They're so mentally ill in the United States. Just keep your business in your bedroom outside of your job. No, because they think because they're homosexual, they have the right to tell everybody they work with about it. No, you actually don't. You're fucking rude. But this is the military that's acknowledged by the U.S. right now. Is like they wear wigs and walk around in the Pentagon, which is we're gonna be doomed if that's our military. They can't be worried about their hair and their lipstick. They're dudes. They have dick and balls. This is a serious fucking concern. I'm sorry if you don't agree. I'm totally for gay rights. There's never be a day in my life that you take the right to marry away from gay people. They have their right to marry. And if the church wants to marry them, then fine, but they can't force an Orthodox church to do it. There's a certain point where you have to have common decency. If the church wants to be really Orthodox and stick to old theology, leave them alone. Let them be super Orthodox. You don't have to get married there. You're not going to die if you don't get married there and you're gay. Find another church, dude. This tyrants. The U.S. civilians turned into tyrants. They have no respect for anyone else. If anyone says, no, you know what, I just don't feel like it. I just disagree. They'll just tyrant them. Attack them. Look at our airports. Look at our airplanes. Nobody wants to fly with a group of Americans on an airplane for good reason. The Americans can't stop making headlines when they get on commercial airplanes, and I don't find it funny. It says so much about the kind of people I have to deal with. And that's what I'm going to the courthouse with. There's more sirens. And they're never going to stop with their sirens here, dude. Or their mufflers. Screaming. Screaming sirens. Muffler, 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 muffler. It's hell on earth here. The shit gets really bad for your brain. Those really loud screeching sirens long enough get really fucking old, man. You just can't turn this off unless you're fucking crazy. Okay, so the courthouse is going to be no fucking fun. They're going to poison. The bathroom right now is stuffed with some dead fucking body, maybe more than one. It stinks in my bathroom. And I'm walking into a courthouse soon on the 23rd. I'll look at the date again. With just the townspeople. It's going to be their lawyers that have no right to have any official bar holding license. Everybody knows this town, the police, everybody, the courts, everybody's protecting an incredibly illegal historic terrorist compound in the middle of the Capitol. They know it. I know it. The good guys know it. So we're just going to do this mentally ill at that point. It's just mentally ill. Just keep doing this. You go ahead and go on your TV. You go ahead and go on your newspapers. Don't acknowledge me. Tell me I'm making it up or that I'm harassing you. And don't acknowledge the actual serious military guys, because they are. They come with gear and things and stuff that they can't talk about. They're on bases. And they're blowing up Syria all the time. It's real legitimate U.S. military. But the ones that they acknowledge in their news and that you see strutting and strolling are lily white. Most of them are red hair, blue-eyed. Or you see these military Arab guys. They're military, but they're Arabic, and they're all on the same bases. These lily white guys with the Arabs are on bases too. So you're gonna have to ask the good guys exactly what's going on with that. I've been literally trapped in here for 5 years. Nobody talks to me. Nobody gives me any money to get out. All they do is keep fucking poisoning me. And now they're dragging me to their court. I'm just gonna walk in with all these civilians, like I just described, who are all staring me down, giving me the DC stare down, refusing to get out of my way when I'm walking in a crowded building, bullying and harassing me in there. And I don't know who's showing up to represent this house and what the fuck they're gonna say, but we'll find out, okay? It's not a goddamn house. You're stuffing corpses in your goddamn house, Thelma Hogue. Since the day I ever fucking witnessed you and ID'd you and can say what you look like, there's been nothing but corpses since the day you were in here that I can tell the good guys. Since the day I saw you in the courthouse, and it still kept going on. So whatever you want to say, Thelma Hogue, go ahead. Okay, I've had enough of the mentally ill fucking citizens in Washington, D.C. You are not fucking well. All right. Goodbye.